Magic. Hey, so today we're doing a modern matchup for you.
It's everybody's favorite.
Yeah, everybody's favorite deck. I'm playing.
It's actually not the modern format anymore. It's the Eldrazi format.
Sure. And in that vein, I'm playing Colorless Eldrazi, naturally.
I'm playing Abzan Company.
And the reason we're doing so much Eldrazi is because it's not long for this world, I would imagine.
No, probably not.
Probably going to get banned in April. So might as well play it now while we
last
can.
Huzzah. Then burn the cards.
Sure, yeah. Or play them in Legacy. So I decided to goes first. We're going to use this dice that for some reason counts in tens because, this is a pretty big format, pretty big numbers. So I rolled a 70.
Can I beat that?
You got a 20.
I mean, that's starting life total.
This is starting life total. So I'll go first, and we'll see you in game one. All right, game one. Show my hand. It's no, 4 mimics with an Eye-Bogan, but it'll do.
Or, is it 3 mimics and 3 endless ones in an eye? Because that'd be really annoying. Here's 12 power on turn 1. It's my hand. Sketchy, but we'll keep it.
All right. I'm going to lead off with a Mutavault. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn.
A lonely little Mutavault.
Marsh Flats crack.
With no friends.
We're going to go all the way to 17 to find ourselves. I think. Where are my Temple Gardens? There's one.
Untapped, I assume.
Yeah. That's why I said 17.
Oh, sorry. I didn't actually listen. Apparently. This is most likely a bird or a hierarch.
Is bird.
Is a bird.
Turgo.
Draw a card. Well, it is slightly late to the party, but here's a Chalice of the Void on 1.
Want, want.
And I'll pass the turn. You do, but you also have a bunch of other 1-drops.
That is true. Part of my combo is a 1-drop, so that makes it a very annoying.
I mean, you can collect a company out the 1-drops, though, or cord for it. Those are options.
Here's a Godless Shrine going to 15. And then a Kitchen Finks going back to 17.
This is going to be fun to edit. Untap. Draw a card. Let's go for a Wastes and a Matter Reshaper. Pass the turn. It's kind of my Kitchen Finks.
Kind of, yes. Draw for turn.
Get some value, potentially. Unless it hits Chalice of the Void.
I think we're going to go for Malaria.
All right.
Attack you for 3. Want to trade?
Basically, you're asking me, do I want to throw away my Matter Reshaper?
I mean, you could hit a land.
That's true. I could hit a land.
Vugan or Temple would be pretty sweet.
I also give you 2 life this way.
Go all the way back up to 19. I'd almost be full health.
Now I'll take 3. Going to 17.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. Okay. Attack you for 3.
Take 3. Going to 14.
Then what? Here's another Reshaper. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here's a Razor Verge just in time.
Perfect timing.
And 3.
Once again, I will take 3, going to 14.
That case, I shall Chord of Calling for 1.
Yep. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it.
One way to get around Chalice. Well, I guess Collect Company can do it too.
Yeah. You actually have quite
were
a few.
both
You
right
have
next
quite
to
a
each
few
other.
ways of getting around Chalice.
3 cards from the top. They were both right. Oh, and a Fiend Hunter was going to come next.
Oh boy.
Same.
You had like perfect draws.
I mean, Viscera Seers would have been a horrible draw if I didn't have a chord.
True.
So I'd have no way to get them out because Collect Company and chords are my only hope.
How could I play this one differently?
So, sack Kitchen Finks, scry 1. Go to 16. Well, I'm going to end it. I'm going to go with 47 trillion.
I'm going to save you. Well, I mean, okay, so here are my outs. I can draw an Inkmoth Nexus and slowly win with poison counters, or I can draw my 1 Ulamog and mill you. But you can also draw any card you want any turn.
I can give you a hint. This is in my hand.
Okay, yeah. So, there's no point.
Yeah, probably not.
All
Just
right.
had to dig for land that could cast it.
Infinite Life. Not easy to beat in any sort of... That was really in your hand? Wow.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I had that, but then I...
Stacked hand. All right. So, we'll see you in game 2. All right. Game 2. Show my hand. That's what that yields.
And I got... Hand.
Okay. So this time, we'll lead with an Eldrazi Temple and an Eldrazi Mimic and pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to lead with... Horizon Canopy. Ow. Going 19.
Yep.
Here's a bird.
You got it.
Trigo.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that, I think, actually changed my plans somewhat. Here's another temple. And a Thought Not Seer. Turning this into a 4/4.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah. Which one's the most annoying?
I have 2 of these in the deck, and I have essentially 4 of these in the deck.
Yeah.
Though this one could get chaliced out, but I could play it.
True.
It's tough choices. At least
Those
it gets
kinda tough
exiled,
choices.
so this doesn't just return it.
That is true. That is true. I think I'm going to go for the... Seer. That you're trying to hide.
And
I'll
4.
take you for 4.
Yeah, I'll take that. Ow, going to 15.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. That's not really what I wanted to see. I'm going to Verdant Catacombs. Going to 14 for a basic forest. And then drop a super exciting Eternal Witness, returning the Verdant Catacombs.
Don't forget to ow yourself, because you
Right.
use that
Ow.
mana.
Enter go.
All right.
I
Untap.
forgot this one doesn't actually tap for colorless. You always got to pay.
Draw a card. Wow, that's kind of funny.
Are you going to drop like another temple? Doing a...
Here's an Inkmoth Nexus.
Oh, no.
And a Reality Smasher. Make that a 5/5.
I mean, at least I can block 5.
That's true. So I'll attack you for 14.
I'll block 5.
Obviously, the
Take
not
9.
trampling one.
Go to 4.
And I'll pass the turn.
Whoop. What do we got here? We got
Some pretty big beaters.
we got it just in time. And
Oh, you did. Razor Verge Thicket.
and
Coming in untapped since 2010 or whenever
we
that
sack
came
this
out.
to draw a card.
2010.
And then we play a bird.
That's pretty good.
Enter go.
Untap. Draw a card. What? Really? Okay, well, here's a temple.
Ah!
And here's a 7/7 endless one. And this was my draw for the turn. Temple number 4.
How does that happen?
I have no idea. So I'll make that a 7/7. And yeah.
I'll block the 7/7, and
Yep.
then I'll block one of that and take 8.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, anyway, I had the chalice, but I'm like, I drew such great cards that I figured I don't really care. If you
I just had lands.
cast anything. Yeah, just mana sources.
I mean,
some birds and some.
I kept
some
it
stuff.
because I had, the excellent parts
It's
of
pretty
the combo.
good.
And
It's
then,
pretty good. But
Nope.
yeah, that was a good series of top decks from you in game 1 and from me in game 2.
See how
And
it goes.
we'll see how it goes in game 3. Okay, game 3.
Show my hand. Doot. 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 Hand.
All right, and I've got these things. All right, let us do this thing.
Verdant Catacombs. Crack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a find. A swamp.
Really? Turn 1 seer. I can only assume.
Yeah, I don't want to risk a chalice.
Makes sense.
If I have it, it's going down.
That makes sense.
Doop. Enter go.
Draw a card. Here's a temple. Here's a mimic. To you.
Draw for turn. Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Malaria.
Really?
Enter go.
This is scary. Draw a card. Very scary. Would you care to trade any of these?
Nah, I'll just take it. 17.
There's a ghost quarter, and I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Here's a Spellskite.
In response to that,
Oh no.
I'm going to dismember for 4 life, going to 16. The
Yay.
seer.
I'll sack him to scry 1.
Yeah. Kind of what I figured you'd do.
Bottom.
And I'll also dismember the Malara, going to 12. I don't know if it's right, but it's funny.
It is funny.
It's still in response to the spell's guide.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And spell's guide resolves.
Ow. Well, then I will play a Verdant Catacomb, cracking that. Finding myself a Temple Garden tapped, and it's your go.
All right. Gonna untap. We're gonna draw. We're gonna maybe do some stuff or something.
One day.
Here's a Mutavault and a Matter Reshaper, turning this into a 3/2. Not that it matters, because you have a 0/4.
The natural predator.
And I'll pass the turn.
Or more, it's like the elephant that just doesn't care that there's a hyena attacking it.
Exactly. Because its hide is so thick.
Untap. Draw for turn. Does that get me anywhere? I mean, it's right. Misty Rainforest. Ow. Gotta find the other Temple Garden. Untapped. Going to 13. I mean, to be fair, I've done less damage to myself than you have to you.
That is true. That is absolutely true. Again, I don't know if dismembering both of those was correct, but it was hilarious.
Well,
to me.
I have this,
Yeah.
which is the Malira copy.
It's true.
That's why I was hoping you'd hit that first, but it turns out you just hit both instead.
Yeah.
And why is this have I been tapping this?
Have you?
I
don't.
No, I just used
think
that for the
so.
Temple Garden. All right.
Yeah.
It just didn't make it. I put it in this pile, not this pile.
I'm like, you haven't cast anything that big either.
Wall of Roots.
Yep.
She's got the lowest toughness, so boop. 3.
That is true.
It's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Oh. Doesn't have like first strike or anything, right?
Nah.
No. One, 2, 3, 4 Eldrazi mana for an endless 1/4. Turning this into a 4/4.
Unfortunately, it's got its natural. Doesn't care. Wall of Roots.
Sure. But if you decide to use that, then it kind of doesn't still really matter all that much. I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Didn't know I was playing against walls.deck.
Sweet. Here is Eternal Witness.
Ooh.
Getting back Seer.
Okay.
Here's a Seer.
Yep.
So close.
You're really close and it's
So
scaring
close. So Eternal Witness was the weakest toughness when she entered. And then Viscerous Seer was the weakest toughness when he entered.
me. Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for me to attack. But it's your go.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that's something, I guess. Here's a Ghost Quarter.
Ghost Quarter.
And another Matter Reshaper.
Shapes of matter.
And you've got a whole bunch of stuff in play, so... yeah.
Of varying shapes and sizes.
I'm a little scared that you're, like, literally just one away from comboing me. You even have a Spellskite. And I assume you probably run a lot of basics. So, Ghost Courting these aren't going to...
4 basics.
I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I'd lose out on my swamp, but
Huh.
that doesn't really matter.
I think I'll just have to risk it and pass the turn, I think.
Untap.
I was thinking that
Rough
land
turn.
drop was not good.
Well, unfortunately, the one card I was holding is a Cord of Culling.
That'll do it.
So, doot. Cord of Culling for 4.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yeah, there really wasn't anything I could do about that anyway.
I was worried because if you thought not seared,
If I had one, I would have.
Yeah.
Trust me.
but then I could have got a Kitchen Finks, but I couldn't. I was 1 mana short for finding this guy.
Yeah,
Murder,
I had 2 6-drops, so not great. There might have been yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess I could have saved Dismembers for when I was actually dying.
But I had
I guess
Spellskite
that was an
at
option,
that
but
point.
you did have a Spellskite. Yeah, that's true.
It was kind of the right choice.
Yeah. I mean, if I save both of them, then maybe. But it seems like you basically drew everything you needed anyway, so. No big deal. Finish me off.
Two.
Hey, can you do me... Actually, can you do me a favor? I don't have any outs. Can you hit a creature with that?
Sure, why? 2.
I just want to see. Because this is fun. I have a good.
Oh, wow. That one guy? He was
Yeah.
on top. He doesn't need to be on top.
can't-
2 to that.
Thank you. Yeah, Chalice on 0.
2 to that.
Okay.
2 to that. 2 to that.
Okay.
2 to the face.
Yeah, you got me. All right. So, what were we calling your deck again?
I think it's just like a
Stuff? Combo stuff?
Yeah, combo.
Combo stuff beats Eldrazi.
Combo stuff.
See, now, just play that deck, and then we don't have to ban any cards from this deck. They probably still will, though.
Probably. I think at the Pro Tour they already mentioned it.
And I'm guessing it's because of players that are a lot better than myself
you could say.
they're banning this deck.
Do you think they're going to ban Temple or Eye?
Oh, Eye. Not even close. They won't ban Temple.
Like, I've seen points where people say they're not going to ban Eye because it's good in Tron, but...
Yeah, but, I mean, does that really... I don't know. Eye's the broken one to me because you can do that and just, like... dump your hand.
You can literally put 12 power into play on turn 1.
Yeah, like
you can play.
It's insane. These both are just free two power things. Yeah, so it's obviously I think personally. Yes. It's also because I wasn't really reprinted. Well, no, I guess they were both in Modern Masters, weren't they?
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's I. It's gotta be
I.
Anywho. So, that was Eldrazi versus combo stuff. Sure.
Abzan Company.
Yeah. So, next week, now normally we don't like to do 2 formats in a row, but under the assumption that I is probably going to be banned, we're going to do Tron with a single copy of Eye of Ugin, or maybe 2 even. Maybe Who knows?
Who knows?
Just to get that in there before it's gone forever. So, that's probably what we'll do next week. What it's going to be against... Not too sure yet, so you'll just have to tune in to find out. Also, of course, we got Patreon, we got a store where you can buy tokens and fun stuff like that. And yeah, so see you next time.
See y'all next time. Boy,
you coming with me, boy?